Hello, this is Nick995. For this video, I want to be talking about games that I've platinum over the years. So, for those of you that don't play on PlayStation, ever since PlayStation 3 generation, you can platinum games. So, basically, like basically like like you do these achievements or challenges or whatever, and then the PlayStation Network will set up like a certain, like one game will have 15 to like a 35 different achievements, trophies. I will call trophies on PlayStation, and like each trophy is like a challenge. Like you'll have, so for example, like you have one where okay, you gotta collect all of the collectibles, or you gotta beat the game on very hard mode, or you gotta for example, or like you have to do this in this amount of time. So like you'll have many different trophies on that, like per game. And yeah, so overall, all in all, like over the years, like I gathered, like I've been gathering platinum trophies. So platinum trophies, like if you get all of the trophies like for one game, you get the platinum trophy. What I really like is that some games are very hard to get It's very hard to get platinum for. Like very, very, very hard. You gotta really. It takes a lot of commitment, like a lot of commitment, and you have to really put time like in the game, replay the game. You gotta know, where the collectibles are, or how to beat this boss, or how to finish this race in this amount of time. As you see here, like I basically platinum all of the Infamous games, except the First Light DLC, which doesn't have a platinum. I don't believe. But yeah, the Infamous games, they were relatively easier, especially this one. They're easy. They're easy to platinum because this one, this is probably the shortest Infamous game. This is very short. So yeah, it's only like 6 hours, like 6 hours, like in all. In I didn't have as much collectibles as the earlier Infamous is. Infamous 1 is probably the hardest to platinum because you had the most amount. You had a lot of those shards to collect. Maybe Infamous 2, which actually no, Infamous 2 might be the hardest to platinum because you had the UGC missions, you had the bonus content and all that. Plus, you had more enemy variety, so yeah, you had to kill a certain enemies like in a certain way. Yeah. Prototype 2 was my first platinum. Prototype 2. Fun game. Like, I'm going to do a review on this, but Prototype 2 was the easiest to platinum because, I don't know, like, it was my first platinum because the game is relatively easy. It's very easy. You're super, like, you have superpowers. You're like a super mutant. You can run up walls, do all that. But man, like when you play this game, you feel invincible. Even if you play it on insane, there's a trophy say, there's a trophy saying, okay, you gotta do the mission on insane. And once you do it on insane, it's like, whoa, man, there's really, like a whole lot of trophies to get. There's one where you have to. I believe there's two. There's one complete the game on hard, complete it on very hard, which is insane. Then you have to, obviously, there's the defeat Alex Mercer, which is the protagonist from the first game. You gotta upgrade all your powers. Upgrading the powers took a while, I would say. Collectible, get all the dead drops or whatever. But yeah, this is my first platinum. My favorite game, my second favorite game of all time, even platinum, my second favorite game, God of War 4. Well, me and my brother and I, I tried to, we both platinum this game. It took a while. This one, I would say it took a while because you know, you have the action adventure. There's not only the action adventure story aspect of the game, but there's the exploration. So you had a lot of collectibles elsewhere. You had lots to see in this world. There's a lot to see and lots to collect, lots of upgrades to get, lots of armor sets to gain. Well, yeah, like once I platinum this game, it's like wow. Woo! But I don't think this one didn't have the trophy where usually they have the trophy where you gotta do this game on the hardest difficulty. This one did not have it. It did not have that. So you could get away with doing it on the second hardest difficulty and still being able to platinum the game. Spider-Man PS4. I don't want to platinum. Same idea as God of War, where you have the story-oriented part of the game and the open world exploration. This was easier easier to platinum than God of War because the game is easier than God of War. And but however, there's just as many collectibles. There's obviously like this one adds the gadget, so you use Spider-Man webs in many different ways. You use it in many different ways. So there's the web bomb or whatever. There's the crowd controller webbing effect. Then you gotta do that a certain amount of time, and you gotta there's one where you have to take a photo like of the landmarks. So different areas like in New York City, you gotta go around. I take a photo of this, that, and of each of many different buildings, and yeah. Spider-Man PS4. And I just see like they're all most of the ones I platinum they're PlayStation exclusive games. Spider-Man, Infamous, God of War. Even did something like where Hitman Absolution. Now, it took me a while to platinum because this is probably like one of my hardest platinum games to platinum. Because it's stealth oriented. And you can't run and gun in certain missions, otherwise like you will die and you will lose points like in that mission. So you gotta really take the mission slow. But yeah, there's many different things. In Hitman you have like different props. You can interact like with different objects like in the world. And you gotta go around, you gotta kill enemies with whatever, you knives, there's wrenches, there's all sorts of things you can kill enemies with. Well yeah, Infamous. But again, Infamous Second Son and Prototype 2, those are my easiest platinums. Like I'm not trying to platinum more games, but I realize over time, this is a side note, over time I say I'm less interested to get platinum like in a game. Because there's so many games, like there's so many games that I want to go back and replay. There's more games coming out. It's like, you don't really have time to replay games. Or, I don't have time to replay games because there's so many games I want to go back to or games I want to play like for the first time. So, and again, like it takes a while to platinum certain games. Imagine a game like Skyrim or GTA 5. Imagine trying to platinum those games. There's a trophy in GTA 5 where you gotta basically explore all of Los Santos. So you gotta go to every part, or no, you gotta fly to every part every single part like of the map, to unlock the trophy. There's some like crazy one. There's some crazy platinums. There's one in Just Cause 2 where you gotta in order to get the platinum, you gotta get every single dead drop. There's like 250 plus dead drops in the world, and that's in a 400 square mile map. It's massive. But yeah, that's my video. Games that are platinum. Please like, subscribe, share the video, share it all over. Thank you.